Hello, and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Leah Cullis, and I'm your guide for our yoga session today. Today, we will be focusing on strengthening the core. So the core, or the midsection, is a place where we can tap into a deep reservoir of inner power. It's always within us. So today, we'll be accessing the core and our own personal power from all sides. We'll be moving through a Vinyasa flow, but also taking some moments to isolate so we can really tap in to the power that comes from strengthening the abdominal muscles. And when we can tune into that power, it's so much more about than stronger abs. It actually helps us stand upright, stand in our power wherever we are in life. It also helps us to move more fluidly as we take our steps both on and off the mat. So let's get started. We'll begin in a short and simple meditation to really tune into the body, get underneath what's happening on the surface, tune into your energy today. And then we will guide through a Vinyasa flow. We'll end in a short and simple Shavasana and a short meditation as well. So I always recommend having a couple of props. I'm seated on one of my blocks, have a couple of blocks near you. You can also use pillows or anything that helps lift the earth up to you so that you feel your sense of power. You can really tap into your core strength today. This is our focus. All right, yogis, please come into a comfortable seat. Let your hips be higher than your knees. Then ground your palms to your thighs. Sit up really tall, so feel the extension through your side ribs. And close your eyes. Or set your soft gaze to the earth. And take a few moments to be still and quiet as you watch your breath. And now bring both hands to your center, your core. You can even do as I'm doing and make a shape with your hands to frame your navel center, the third chakra, the third major energy vortex within the body. And with your attention and your hands placed on your core, notice the sensations or the energy that's within your midsection today. Without diving into any story or judgment. Just notice what you get to work with that's already within you. As we add on purposeful breath linked with movement. Now lift your hands up to your heart center and unite your palms in prayer, Anjali Mudra. And from your seat, lift your heart even higher. Grow your spine tall. And take a moment to identify and align with your intention for your practice today. You align your mind with your breath and your movements. You amplify the results from your practice, amplify the energy that you put in and get out of your time on your yoga mat. May we move with a deep purpose that connects us to a life force energy, prana, power, that we can use both on and off the yoga mat today. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your chin to your chest. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, we'll begin in child's pose. Today's going to be a pretty active Vinyasa practice. So know that this first shape is something that you can come back to anytime. You can always take the space to rest, to recenter, and reconnect with your breath. Vinyasa yoga is a method of body and breath linked together. So you always want to maintain that deep connection to your breath. For child's pose, Balasana, touch your big toes at the back of your mat, spread your knees nice and wide, then lay your torso, lay your core in between your thighs, and rest your forehead on the earth. You can also always bring a block to support your third eye. In these first shapes of the practice, we want to make sure that we're comfortable so that we can begin to generate Ujjayi Pranayama. That's the transformative breath that's performed through the nose at the rhythm of about 4 counts on the inhale, 4 counts on the exhale. And as you breathe, slightly constrict the whisper muscles at the back of your throat so that you can feel both sides of your breath. On your next inhale, rise on up to tabletop pose. So tabletop, we're coming onto all fours. Stack your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. I like to tuck my toes under for a little more support. Coming into cat-cow. On your inhale, drop your belly down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your gaze. Start the movement from your low belly, so low energy centers first. Tip your tail down, then articulate up through your mid-back, upper back, then tuck your chin to your chest. Again, begin with your low belly. Tip your tail high, drop your belly down, squeeze your shoulder blades together and look up. On your exhale, press the earth away, but feel your low belly lift up and in, up and in. 3 more times at the rhythm of your breath. Cat-cow, these 2 poses linked together with breath, help us to understand the foundational movements within the whole vinyasa practice. With every inhale, we expand. And each exhale, we hug into the core. We ignite the bandha known as Uddiyana Bandha, the core lock. After your last round, come back to a neutral spine in tabletop pose. Take a look at your hands. See that your index fingers are facing straight forward and really dig your index knuckle into the mat. We'll add on some balancing postures. So squeeze your wrist towards your knees towards your wrist, feel your core light up. Then extend your left heel back. You can stay here, press your heel away, or when you feel that connection from your feet to your core, option to float your heel up at knee level, hip level. Reach your right arm long and feel your body extend even further with your inhale. On your exhale, think cat, but tap your knee and your elbow together. Zip up your low belly. Hug everything into your center. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, express, expand. Exhale, come down. Pause for a moment here and feel the difference between your 2 sides. And notice where you feel the igniting within your core. Switch sides. Reach your right heel back. With your toes tucked under, really press your heel away. You'll get a nice calf stretch here. But from that extension away from your core, lift your low belly up and in. Gather your power into your center. Then option to float your foot high. Keep your foot flexed. Left arm long. Big inhale, stretch longer. Exhale, hug in, elbow to knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull into your center. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, connect. Inhale, expand. Exhale, come down to all fours. Pause. Let the energy land within you and notice where you feel it. Now walk your hands forward about 6 inches. Tuck your toes under if they're not already. Inhale, cow pose, shine your heart forward. Let your belly drop down, but feel the deep connection at your low belly. Then hover your knees up off the earth. Keep looking forward. Press in your hands, work your ribs towards your thighs. Keep looking forward. Then work your heels towards the ground. Drop your head. Downward facing dog. Our home base pose for the Vinyasa practice. Take a couple moments to move and wiggle. Feel and land into your body, your space today. Deep, full Ujjayi breaths, yogis. On your next inhale, roll forward into high plank pose. So lead with your upper back and then get long. Notice if your tail is up, slide your tailbone down towards your heels. Zip up your low belly. If you're sinking, you want to make a long line from your shoulders to your hips. The core is where you integrate. Stay here and breathe. Notice the fire that's building in your belly. Take a big breath in. Lead with your core. Exhale. Tip your tail high. Think cow pose. Downward facing dog. Drop your head last. Let's ride the breath through some plank waves. Inhale, roll forward, so get long. Exhale from your low belly, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Initiate from your core, downward facing dog. Nice work. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Next inhale, look forward. Bend your knees a lot. Walk your feet up to your hands. At the top of your mat, separate your feet to hip distance. Palms to shins, halfway left. So make space in your core for prana, for breath, for oxygen. Exhale, forward fold. Work your ribs to your thighs. Drop your head. Really let your head fall towards the earth. You are supported and can create both strength and release in every posture. Press down through your feet. Inhale, rise. Reach all the way up. And exhale, come home to your heart center. Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to set your gaze at your fingertips. Feel your body. Hear your breath. And let your inner listening guide your way on your mat today. When you listen to your body, when you listen to your breath, it's a pathway of tuning into your core, your personal power. All right, let's warm up with some sun salutation A's. On your next inhale, reach both arms up, stretch to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Trace your center line, bend your knees a lot, forward fold. Palms to shins, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank pose. Now look forward, press to your toes, lower halfway or all the way, core strong. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Initiate from your low belly, your core strength. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. With your gaze set between your heels, bring a discipline to your breath, Ujjayi. Press more through your index knuckles. Tip your tail higher. Get long through your midsection. One more sun A. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Exhale, step, walk, or hop. Feet to your hands. Palms to shins. Half lift. Inhale. Exhale, we bow. Press through your feet. Rise up. Full breath in. Exhale, come home to your heart center. Take one grounding breath here. Feel into your body and listen to how you're awakening through the union of body and breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga, move through your vinyasa, yogis. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. On your next inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Pause here. On your exhale, we're going to do some taps. So exhale, tap your right knee to the earth. Keep your left leg nice and strong. Inhale, rise up, high plank. Exhale, tap your left knee down. Just touch it lightly to the earth. Come up, high plank. Again, exhale, tap. Inhale, expand. Exhale, tap. Inhale, expand. Big breath in, reach your heart forward. Exhale, press through your hands, lift from your core, downward facing dog. Lower down to your knees, sit back on your heels. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Close your eyes and tune in. Bring your attention to your core. And then bring both hands to your midsection. You can look up here if you need to. We're just going to give ourselves a quick abdominal massage. So we're going to trace the track of our large intestines. So you can bring your hands to sweep from your left side to your right across. And it's like you're making a square or a giant circle. Then up your ascending colon, over to the side, down your descending colon. So the core houses all of our vital organs. And one of the most powerful systems of the body is the digestive system. So when we are strengthening our core physically, we're also bringing more attention and energy to all the major functions of the body and the digestive system, the most taxing system of the body. So giving yourself some physical touch in your center will help stimulate greater digestion and also connect you to all of the energies that we know in yoga are associated with the core, like personal power, will, confidence, and more. All right, this is something to do like before you go to bed, just to bring some attention to assimilating all the nutrients from the food that you're eating. All right, now land your hands on your core, close your eyes. Notice the attention and the energy that you've created from your touch. And take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Nice work, yogis. Okay, now we're going to utilize the power and the fire that we've already lit at the core and build it into a flow. Downward facing dog. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. All the movements follow the breath. So the breath leads and the body follows. On your inhale, sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. Right leg is high, straight, and strong. On your exhale, tap your right knee to your right tricep and stack your shoulders over your wrists. We'll call these plank pumps. Squeeze your right obliques. Inhale, kick up and back, three-legged dog. On your exhale, draw your knee to your nose, Zip up your low belly. Inhale, expand, get longer. Exhale, knee to your left tricep, pause here. Kick your right foot out beyond your left wrist, left hand to your left hip. So this is fallen triangle prep. For today, we'll keep the hand on the hip. Pull your right femur bone in towards your core. Use your core strength to fly your right foot up. That's it. Exhale, through high plank, knee to nose. Then inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower down. We'll build that on the second side. All right, left side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Get long from your left wrist through your left toes. On your exhale, pump, tap your left tricep. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Think cat, cat, cat. Inhale, expand. Exhale, cross, touch your right arm, kick out, set the knife edge of your left foot down, right hand to your right hip. Start here, or maybe you stay here. If you want to bring more core strengthening, pull your left foot in towards your core, float your left foot high. Pause and breathe here, yogis. Knee to nose, both hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower down. Sit down at your knees, back on your heels, both hands to your core. Tune in. Feel the fire that you've lit. Continue to grow the fire as you tune into your breath. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, we're going to add on downward facing dog. That's the foundation to get us started on our flow. On your next inhale, float your right leg high. Exhale, tap your right arm, squeeze your obliques. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose, think cat. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, cross, left hand to your hip, kick out, side plank variation, fallen triangle fusion. On your exhale, both hands down, knee to nose. Listen carefully, we're changing it up. Right foot to your inner left thigh, spin your left heel down, modify or side plank with tree legs. Breathe here, yogis. Next exhale, right hand down, knee to nose, step forward. Yeah, you've got it. You can have your back knee down or your back leg lifted, you choose, crescent lunge. Gaze forward, steady your breath. Get centered within the fire. One more inhale, stretch your fingertips higher. Exhale, hands to heart. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. So twists are great for bringing energy and attention to your midsection. The compression brings new prana, new life force energy to massage your vital organs, all housed within the core. Dig down through your right big toe mound. Keep your hands at heart center. Unwind. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Go deep into your front leg. Spread your arms out wide so your heart is open. Spark your fingers wide. Settle it a little deeper. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. On your exhale, straighten your front leg. Tip forward. Reach your right fingers beyond the top edge of your mat as if you can grow all the way through your right side body. For triangle, right hand down to the earth or a block. Block is a beautiful addition in this shape. Left arm high if you want it. Now notice if you're really arcing up through your left side, soften your left ribs in, lengthen through your right ribs. Gaze can be up, to the side, or down, whatever feels best to you. All right, we'll add on some core challenge. From your feet, lift energy up into your core. From your core lock, belly up and in, press back down through your feet. This will stabilize you and harness all the power you've been building at your core. All right, option to stay here or float your bottom hand up. To add on more challenge, you can reach your top arm long for 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Hands to hips. Turn your toes in. Squeeze your elbows back behind you. Big breath in, look up. Exhale, wide straddle, forward fold. Land your fingertips on the earth. You can walk them in line with your inner arches. Bend your knees a little bit to tip your way more towards your toes. Drop your head. Then straighten your legs to your degree. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Let your neck unravel. Deep, full breaths. Slowly crawl your hands forward, come into a halfway lift. Spin your right toes forward. Sweep your hands to the top of your mat. Step back, Vinyasa flow. Set your gaze between your heels. All right, yogis, we're going to build that on the right or on the left side, other side. Next inhale, float your left leg up. 3 leg pumps. Exhale, tap your left arm. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross, kick out, fallen triangle, side plank variation. Knee to nose, both hands down. Tree legs with your left foot to your inner right thigh. And lift up to your degree. It's all coming from the core. Look down, both hands to the earth. Pull your knee to your nose. Step forward. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Steady your gaze. Let your energy land in this dynamic shape. Draw your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in. Lift your spine up and open. Exhale, twist. With your hands united at heart center, press your right arm down. Lengthen your heart forward with every inhale. Every exhale, pump your belly back. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. I'm going to turn to face y'all. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg. Get long from your toes through your fingertips. Then hinge forward, hinge forward. Left hand down, right hand to your hip or to the sky. You choose. Soften your lifted ribs. Pull your belly up and in, and wrap your heart higher to the sky. Now activate the energy from your feet to your core, core to your feet. Float your bottom hand up. Top arm over to add on more challenge. And rise. Both hands to your hips. Swivel your toes in, setting up for wide straddle fold. Pull your upper arm bones back. Look up. Exhale, we bow. This time, take another arm variation. I'm going to catch my big toes with my peace fingers. You can also grab your heels or take a bind at your back. Halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Squeeze your shoulder blades up toward your hips, away from your ears. And every exhale, continue to lift your low belly up and in, Uddiyana Bandha. Activate your core at the base of every exhale. Next inhale, come into a halfway lift. Spin your left toes forward, frame your front foot. Vinyasa flow. Nice work, yogis. Walk halfway up your mat, drop down to your knees, cross your ankles, roll over your feet, lay down on your back. Pull both knees into your chest. And as you do so, knit your front ribs in. Feel the space you've created in your core through activation, through your attention, through your physicality. Staying on the back, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, thread the needle, come into reclined half pigeon. Couple breaths here. Both feet are flexed. Every exhale, continue to invite your low belly in, activating your core strength. Stay here. Unwind your arms, seal your thighs, twist. You can take full eagle legs if that feels good, or just drop both legs off to the left side of your mat. Turn and look over your right shoulder. For a little more access to your core, left hand to the top of your right thigh. Press your right thigh away from you. You'll feel this deep into your low belly. Slowly unwind, come back to center. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, thread the needle. Hug both legs towards you as you press your legs away from you. These finishing poses on the back help us to start to calm down, calm the nervous system, signaling to the body that the work is done and that we can start to digest the practice and integrate the openings, the physical awakenings that we've created through our flow. Take your twist, seal your thighs, drop both legs to the right, turn and look over your left shoulder. You can even close your eyes if that feels good. Right hand to the top of your left thigh bone, right by the hip crease. Gently press your left thigh away. Notice when you create the space, what sensations do you create with it? Slowly come back to center. Give yourself a hug. Options here, yogis. Either take a traditional Shavasana, extend long on your mat, or you can meet me up in a short meditation. I'll take my seat back on my block. When you come into your seat, then ground your palms to your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. And turn your attention inward. Notice the energy that is most present for you now in your core. Your center of personal power, will, confidence, and self-expression. If you're in Shavasana, please make your way into a seat. And let's all lift our palms to unite at heart center. From the grounding of your seat, lift your heart high. And as you do so, you open up more space through your core. In your mind's eye, visualize yourself the rest of your day utilizing this energy you've cultivated on your mat and in your body. How will you continue to bring your yoga to life today? To seal our practice, let's chant a Om together, the sound of the universe. Take a big breath in. Lift your prayer hands to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. Thank you for being with us here at Round Glass Living. I'm Leah Cullis, and I hope to be with you again very soon. Please join us for more yoga and meditation at Round Glass. Be well.